And the CBC's chief political correspondent, Rosie Barton, had a front row seat to tonight's debate. So, Rosie, what's your take on this night?
Well, if this was the only English debate, certainly for all of Canada, and potentially a pivotal moment in a very close race, I'm not sure that tonight changed anything in any dramatic way. And that's probably good news, really, for everyone that was out there, because it means that no one suffered any real blows that they cannot recover from. But it also means, and this is sort of critically what debates are about too, is that no one comes off tonight with some sort of sudden burst of momentum, right? They don't go forward with a viral moment that they can try and parlay into something for this last week. As for voters, as for Canadians and what they saw there, they probably got a good entry point into, yes, a little bit of the policy, but perhaps more importantly, the character. And sometimes the tone and the performance in these kinds of debates is what influences Canadians when they're thinking about, who do I think could be a good prime minister and who do I want actually to form government here?
So, Rosie, just a few days left. What do the leaders do now?
Yeah. Well, I think, they're all going to hit the hustings, right? They're going to campaign as much as they can and crisscross the country back and forth. I will say that there was maybe one place where this debate might have changed things, and that's what we should keep our eyes on going forward as political watchers. That's in Quebec. For the reasons that you heard Evan and David talk about there, Yves-François Blanchet has seen the ability now to create a wedge around a piece of legislation that in Quebec is portrayed as an issue around secularism. In parts of Quebec, it is viewed as discriminatory, and certainly it is viewed that way in large parts of the rest of the country, too. Yves-François Blanchet was in a battle there to try and keep his seats and maybe pick up more. The Liberals seem to be leading most public opinion polls in Quebec, but maybe the tide has turned, or at least Yves-François Blanchet is going to try and make it turn now on this one issue. So if there was a pivotal moment in one place in the country, it may well be in Quebec with its 78 seats.
All right, Rosie Barton, also at the Canadian Museum of History. Thank you, Rosie.